Warning: the opinions expressed in this video do not represent YouTube, associations, agencies, or any particular individuals. They are merely from two guys needing to pass the boredom of their average day lives. Some explicit content may occur in this or future presentations. Viewer discretion may be advised, but ignored if you're into that thing. Hey everybody, I'm Wild Man Wess.
I'm the Big Bad Wolf Benny.
And welcome to day 20 of the Wild Wolf Show's Shocktoberfest.
We're getting there, man.
Yeah, we are. Man, I'm digging it. I'm just loving everything about it.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna do a little movie series that I love.
Oh, I think everybody
when we pulled this, in the random selection,
oh,
I jumped for joy.
That was beautiful.
We are going to be doing the Sam Raimi classics, the Evil Dead Trilogy. Now, chances are most of you have probably seen these. Some of you have probably seen the remake that came out recently. I haven't, and I'm sure I've heard good things about it, but at the same time, it's just...
We're talking about the original trilogy.
Yeah, if it doesn't have Bruce Campbell, I'm sorry, I'm not going to watch it. And, I mean, the only thing that I've seen that's been out recently is the Ash vs. Evil Dead series on Starz.
And
I love it. Oh, I love it.
Love it.
They took a lot of liberties, and they were not afraid.
And they were not, and it worked.
No.
FYI, Bruce Campbell was in the new Evil Dead movie. If I could see him.
Oh, I don't care.
I know.
I'm saying he's not the main character.
I know.
If Ash did not reprise his role in the remake, that's
what you said. If Bruce Campbell's not in the movie, it's like, well, he's in the movie.
Well, but you know what I mean.
Ash. I know, but the fans.
It's kind of like what Stephen King's It's like
what the hell are you wearing? Well, you never wear it. That's like my look. Why are you taking my look?
Dude, I had to do laundry, man.
Oh, all right. Well, we are starving artists, I guess, so that's fine.
Yeah, man. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I usually don't want to wear the shorts and the t-shirt now. I mean, you don't even have your wristbands on. Like, you must be doing laundry.
I think I lost them.
Oh, man.
I'll probably find them at some point or another.
Wah.
Anyways, we're going to start to talk about the first Evil Dead. So this one came out in the late 70s, early 80s. It takes place in a remote cabin in the woods, past Michigan, where a group of 5 kids, college kids, go into a cabin in the woods. Before I go on any further, I have to give a shout out to everybody through Theater on the Square in Indianapolis, because we actually did a production of it back in 2008 when I was living there. It was directed by Ron Spencer. It was an amazing cast.
I've seen it. It's pretty good.
I had a lot of fun.
It's pretty good, guys. Check it out if you can find it.
It was definitely awesome. So this review is definitely for them.
There you go.
But anyways, they go to this cabin in the woods, and while they're, investigating the area just to, get camp set up.
Gauge their surroundings pretty much.
The main character, Ash Williams, played by Bruce Campbell. Very young. Goes down into the cellar and finds an interesting artifact.
What was it he found again?
The Necronomicon Ex Mortis.
Thank you.
Roughly translated, the Book of the Dead.
It's bound in human flesh, inked in human blood.
Sumerian incantations.
I
don't know where I found this book. It just kind of happened.
What do you mean? You just found it? That's the real thing?
It might be.
Why do we have the real thing?
I don't know.
Nothing good comes from having the real thing.
Dude.
Wait. Tell me, you didn't read anything from the book. Like, you didn't try translating it or nothing?
No, I didn't. No, well, I mean, I skimmed through it. I didn't say every single tiny little syllable, but... yeah, I kind of skimmed over it.
So you're telling me we potentially have deadites out there right now trying to get in the house?
I don't know.
Dude, we don't have any...
Anyways, Robble, come on, we still got to do this, man. Okay, so anyways, we're going back to it. They play a recording from a man named Professor Raymond Noby, and it unleashes evil in the woods. The sister of Ash goes outside to investigate, see what's going on. She gets attacked by a bunch of trees, then she gets possessed, and one by one they all start getting possessed until Ash has to destroy the evil. And yeah, he does so by bodily dismemberment. So yeah, a really vicious game of Twister on the floor with the special effects, I will say.
It's very nice.
So that's pretty much the premise of the story.
Yeah. Second one.
Wait. We gotta talk about what we like and what we don't like.
That's right. I forget, but we're switching it up a little bit from the other series. So, well, I'll start off. Sam Raimi directing this. Genius. oh my God, half the stuff he did, how he did some of the stuff, because they were on such a small budget.
Yeah.
Actors had to leave. They had to figure out how to make a cellar in a place that wasn't really there, and shoot the cellar scenes. It's all great. It's movie magic at its best.
I know. The cast in general, I'm trying to remember most of the names of the actors in there, apart from, Bruce Campbell. Robert Tapert, one of the executive producers, kind of played one of the Shemps where, after getting, the actors being decapitated.
There's a lot of Shemps in this movie.
Yeah, a lot of Shemps.
If you guys don't know who Shemp is, he's one of the Three Stooges. Well, he was a fill-in Three Stooge when one of them couldn't be there, so...
Yeah.
The Shemps.
Yeah. But, the special effects, for its time was...
Let's just put it this way. You ever see a movie like, that's too much blood. There's no way there's that much blood in the human body. I'm pretty sure this is the movie that started that trend.
This movie definitely started us, if not Dawn of the Dead, the original one, and Day of the Dead later on in '85. Where we became spoiled. We became spoiled, rotten little punks after seeing movies like this because this is all we wanted, and we became, petulant little children kicking and screaming about how much we wanted our blood. And then we got it, and then, of course, the MPAA says, you can't do that. And, yeah. But there's that give and take of that argument. Still to this day.
Anyways, I don't think there's anything bad you can say about the first Evil Dead movie.
I would say it hasn't aged well.
No.
In a way. In a way...
Let's put it this way, if you've watched it a million times, you start to pick up some of the Easter eggs. Some of just the stuff that, you could tell they were trying to shoot, on a budget, or somebody left, or they lost props, and they worked with what they could. Mm-hmm. It happens sometimes, especially with these low-budget movies.
I think the one thing that might really get to me sometimes is it does tend to drag on a little bit, because
like the beginning, the first 20, or the first 30, 35 minutes.
Throughout the midpoint to the end of the film, obviously
it picks up.
Ash is trying to dispose of the evil. And something's going to happen, but I think they make you anticipate way too long, and by the time it finally hits you with a jump scare, it's just kind of, you waited a little too long, and it's a little anticlimactic.
Yeah.
But other than that, I can't really think of anything else.
Otherwise, it's good. I love it. Are we going to rank the series, or are we just going to rank this film?
We're going to grade them. We're going to grade each and every one of them.
All right, that's fair.
You know what? Because with Friday the 13th, there were 10 films.
There's only 3.
Yeah, so three is okay by me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and give this one a solid B.
Give it a B+.
B+? Okay.
Just for the effects alone, the story's cool. It's something fresh. Everybody says they're zombies. No, they're Kandarian demons.
But apart from that, I just think, I love the story for what it is. The whole series I do love, and we're going to get into that, but there's one thing that really just bugs me about this series. This book, has given more problems and more gray hairs to Bruce Campbell than anyone on the planet. Seriously, I do not like you. I do not like you. You are a problem.
Dude.
I don't know, man. It's just really what? Everything's fine. Dude. It's just a book.
It's just a book. Dude, are you okay?
Yeah, I think I'm fine. I think it was just a hand sprain. I don't know, like a cramp. I'm pretty sure I'm okay. Oh no! You think that's funny, do you? Yeah, well guess who's not gonna be doing you-know-what from now on, huh? What are you taking? No. I hate your guts.
Wes, do you want some help or something?
You know what movie we should do a review on? Troll 2.
Wes, you know you gotta do this.
Okay, you little who's laughing now, huh? Who's laughing now?
Dude, what's with this?
Dude, have you seen your shirt?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Oh, yeah.
Well, you never play the piano again.
No, but it is what it is.
Well, we should probably do a review of Evil Dead 2, you know, and grade it.
Yeah, but you know what? I think he'll be okay over there.
Is it dead?
I don't know, but why are you worried about him? Look at me.
Yeah,
you know, I'm missing a hand. I'm covered in blood. It's past my bedtime. I want my mommy. Ow! Do it never ends.
Dude, what are you laughing at, huh? Yeah, this guy's gonna be taking care of me from now on, huh?
Oh, you little! I'll get back to you. So, anyways,
we're gonna review Evil Dead 2 really fast for you guys.
Yeah.
Pretty much starts off just like the first movie does. They shorten it a little bit, you know, and it starts up after Ash has to kill his girlfriend, and you know, comes back, you know, kills her again, gets his hand possessed, cuts it off. Very scary how that was similar. I don't know how that happened, but anyway, then a new group of people come. You know, you have Dr. Noby's daughter, Annie, coming with her boyfriend or colleague, and then you got the two Hicks, you know.
Jake and Bobby Joe.
They come, they lead them, and yeah, it just starts all up again. People start getting possessed. Ash kills a couple of them. There's a tree monster that eats the Bobby Joe.
Yeah. And then, of course, you know, they have to dispel the evil. And Annie, being, you know, pretty much the know-it-all of the Necronomicon, takes the missing pages from the book that she had uncovered while on an excavation, and she helps Ash dispel the evil. Well, Ash's evil hand stabs her in the back.
Yeah.
And, well, she says her last dying breath, you know, the mantra of the Necronomicon.
Closes the portal.
And Ash accidentally goes in with, sending him to the Middle Ages.
Oh, no.
No. So, yeah, that's pretty much Evil Dead 2 in a nutshell.
So let's talk about what we liked and what we didn't like about it.
Well, I like what they did with the comedy aspect of the matter.
Yes.
Because, you know, with the first one...
It was pure horror.
Yeah, it was pure horror, and it wasn't well received in the beginning.
No.
And this one, I think, I don't know if they were trying to make a sequel, but if they were trying to make up for the
I think
first
they
one.
reinvented it.
Yeah.
And
because we all know how they try to reinvent, you know, horror movies nowadays, and we know how that goes. Yeah, but I mean, I did like it. I like the horror of the Deadites.
I like the horror. Like I said, one of my favorite scenes is where everything in the house starts laughing at Ash, and you can start seeing him lose his mind a little bit. The best has got to be the moose when it just does that turn, like, and then it starts laughing maniacally. Like,
yeah, and I mean, you know, Sam Raimi does a lot of that in a lot of his movies with you know, the comedic horror. But I would say one of his more recent films that he does a lot of nods to Evil Dead 2 would be Drag Me to Hell.
Yes,
not the best movie in the world, but I would say it's one of the Drag Me
definitely Raimi-esque.
Yeah, it was better than Spider-Man trilogy. I can say that for sure. But yeah, I like that. I still love the Sam Raimi physicality of the what do you want to call it? Demonic twister.
Yeah.
The body parts, the blood factor.
Oh god, yeah, the gore factor is awesome.
I mean, Jake getting sucked into the cellar and blood spewing out. That was I love that.
Couple gallons. I don't know if the human body contains that much blood, but
no,
but the buy and say it does.
But like we've said before, you know, in the 70s and 80s when we got more blood, our generations got spoiled, and you know, we wanted more blood and we got it. And yeah, other than that, but let's talk about what we don't like.
I think we touched on maybe when they went to comedy, they didn't want to show some scenes like Bobby Joe. I mean, everybody probably thought the same thing was going to happen from the first one.
Oh, with Cheryl getting raped, yeah.
And then they decided to take it a different way where you just kind of see her get swallowed by a tree and you don't know what really happened.
Yeah.
So maybe they toned it down for a little bit more comedy factor. Maybe they toned it down so it wouldn't, get a bad rating. Because, it could have went NC-17 if they showed another scene like that from the first one.
Very true.
So maybe that's why they did it. Maybe Sam Raimi was just like, all right, I want this to be bigger, better, and I don't have a treatment to the girl.
I mean, one other thing that I really didn't care for, I think it's funny in a way, but at the same time, people could kind of say, oh, it's just arguments between directors. Now, Wes Craven had a lot of inspirations from his childhood in movies and what have you for his films, and Sam Raimi wanted to kind of do something similar. So in the first Evil Dead, I think we forgot to mention that in the first Evil Dead, when they go down in the cellar, there's a poster of The Hills Have Eyes.
Yeah.
And Wes Craven didn't care for that too much. So in Nightmare on Elm Street Part 1, while Nancy is sitting in bed, she's watching TV, and there happens to be a clip of the first Evil Dead. I believe it was first Evil. Yeah, it was first Evil Dead. Yeah, that's true.
Very young Bruce Campbell.
Yeah, very young Bruce Campbell. And then Sam Raimi didn't take too care for that, and when he goes to the work shed to chop up Linda,
see Freddy's glove.
Yeah. So at first it was good spirited humor, but then
it turned a little.
It got messy. So hey, why can't we all just get along, right? I wish I could say the same for my hand over there, but
Is that little still moving?
Yeah, but let's not worry about that right now. We gotta grade this now.
Okay. I'm gonna give this one an A.
A? All right.
An A.
I want to say I want to give it an A, but as we had mentioned before about the kind of nod to the tree getting watered down, the Sam Raimi Wes Craven feud. I'll be fair, and I'm just going to give this one B+.
That's fair. That's fair.
So yeah, well, we got 2 down, and we got 1 more to go.
Yeah,
oh no!
Is this one getting bigger, or is it just me?
Yeah, hang on a sec. I gotta check. Holy Moses! I gotta.
There's 2 of you.
What are you? Are you me? I'm bad, Wes. You're good, Wes. You're goody little 2 shoes. You're goody little 2 shoes. Goody little 2 shoes. Little goody 2 shoes. Little goody 2 shoes. Little goody 2 shoes. Little goody 2 shoes. Two shoes. Good, bad. I'm the guy with the gun. Oh. Groovy. What? Yeah, I blew the away. So what? Let's go back onto the review.
All right, guys.
So 2 down, 1 to go. Now time to talk about Army of Darkness. Oh, came out in the early 90s when special effects were going to be a little more or less than primitive, still kind of.
And Sam Raimi definitely got a bigger budget on this movie.
He made it work.
He definitely made it work. So, all right, jump right into it. Give you a 5-second review real fast. Ash goes back in time to medieval England, where he finds out the Deadites are reigning terror all across the English land. Now, he meets 2 factions. He meets Eric the Red and he meets Arthur. Arthur decides that, he's going to die because they don't know him, they think he's a traitor, they think he's a Deadite. Turns out Ash isn't a Deadite, he kills a Deadite, becomes their friends, becomes their leader, decides that he's got to go get the book for the wise men so that he can get back home to his time, and then he says the words wrong, and the Deadites come, he fights an evil version of himself, which leads the Army of Darkness, and then we come back to the castle where they make a final stand, and Ash goes back home.
He's been spending way too much time with me on these 101s, and God bless him for it.
I figured it was my turn to get 1 in.
Yeah,
so
fair enough.
That's basically what happens in a nutshell, guys. Don't want to ruin the whole movie for you because it's really great. It's probably the best of the trilogy.
Yeah.
So, watch it. Love it. Live it. Exactly. Or maybe don't live it.
Yeah, don't be like us.
I don't think you'll live. I mean, you'll kind of die. I mean, like that.
Yeah, let's not worry about him right now. Let's worry about what we like and what we don't like about the film.
Again, I like just like the bigger budget. They were able to do more special effects, like the puppetry.
True.
You know, just really good.
The skeleton puppetry alone. I mean,
awesome.
Let's
get that head out of here.
I mean, it makes a lot of like the original was it Harryhausen?
Yeah.
I think that's his name. I'm just trying to remember. Maybe it's because I've lost so much blood and I'm starting to get lightheaded. But anyways, but I mean, no strings, no nothing. I mean, it looked
amazing.
Yeah, pretty
good. A lot
good.
of stop motion.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, if it ain't broken, don't fix it.
Exactly. A lot of the blood again.
Oh yeah.
I mean, a lot of it was.
Did we have anything we didn't like about this movie?
One thing in particular. It has to deal with when you revamp movies or remaster movies. Now, a lot of this has happened within the last, 20 years. Star Wars has had their big remasterings where there's different scenes, new CGI, new endings, more like, was it Hayden Christensen as Anakin at the end of Jedi, but we're not going to talk about those Ewoks right now. No. But Army of Darkness had a director's cut where a couple of the scenes were changed, some of the dialogue was changed, and there was an alternate ending. Now, I'm not going to spoil the alternate ending for you. If you like, Google it, go on YouTube. I'm sure the alternate ending is there. Or if you already have the director's cut, go see it. But it was a couple lines of dialogue that are pivotal catchphrases of
that change up,
and it really throws a lot of people off. And nowadays, when they keep re-releasing these DVDs on Blu-ray,
they keep losing more and more of it. We like the original.
Yeah, I mean, what's wrong with the VHS copy? I'm an '80s child. I love it. Me too. I have both the original and the director's cut. So, pound it.
I'm glad you used that hand, not the nubbin.
Yeah, I already learned my lesson trying to suck my
nubbin?
Yeah, my nub. Suck my nub. Ooh, that sounded bad, but... Anyways, well, I think it's about time we grade this.
This is getting an A+ for me.
A+, yeah.
I mean, as long as you watch the original one that you grew up on, you're golden.
Yeah, and I mean, and the thing is, even in the third movie, Ash Williams has not lost his touch, and thank God for someone like Bruce Campbell to play that character. So I'm gonna give it an A+ too. Yeah, definitely. So
probably our highest ranked movie, I think.
So we knocked out all 3 movies. We hope you enjoyed this, and you gotta be kidding me.
Dude, see, you really know how to put a hole in my system. I know I've got bad jokes, but you're gonna be dead by dawn. Dead by dawn.
Just die already. Did you want to finish him off?
Hey,
we got a show to do.
Hey. What you got on your face? Hate it when people like him don't shut up. I swear to God, now I understand why people find me annoying half the time. I'm sick of this bull. I say we take that book right now, and we go get ourselves back to the time before we even tried to start this review.
We gotta get out of here.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not dealing with this anymore.
Come
you got
on.
evil you, bad you, I don't know.
Okay, man, we seriously.
We gotta go. Alright, I got the magic words right here. Klaatu, Barata.
Nosferatu!
That's Estrata.
Yeah, what he said. Klaatu, Barata,
Estrata, Nosferatus, Kanda, Amantos, Kanda, Tismotos, Kanda!
Dude, I think it worked. I think we're back.
Dude, look at this big man! Oh my God! I can wipe my with this hand again, and amongst other things.
Hey, should we burn this?
Yeah, get that out of the way. Dude.
Okay, so what did we learn? Don't tempt evil books that can bring demons around us.
Okay, I won't do it again.
That was scary.
Yeah. Well, anyways, we hope you enjoyed this episode. We didn't really enjoy everything that was going on in it, but I think we learned our lesson. I know I did. Other than that, we hope you like, share, and as always, push the red. I get to push the red button with this hand again. Hey, look, everything's fine.
Yeah.
See.
Dude, you tried to kill me a couple times with that thing.
Tried to kill me a couple times with this thing.
Yeah, better you than me. God.
Anyways, the more people that we can get to subscribe to this, the more content we can give you. And after today, I think it might be enough content, but no, we're going to give you more.
We're going to keep going. I mean...
Yeah. So, I'm Wildman Wes.
And I'm the Big Bad Wolf, Benny.
And we'll see you tomorrow on day 21 of the Wild Wolf Show's Shocktoberfest.
Hopefully.
You did say all the words correctly, right?
Yeah, man, come on. I had the book in front of me. I mean, so much.
Did you say the exact words?
Yeah, man, I mean, come on. I'm not an idiot.
Jedi's always like to get their freak on, and when we get together we do the Necronomicon, do the Necronomicon, do the Necronomicon. Come on, and do the Necronomicon.
21 days in. Can't believe how much filming we've done, so much work. Just gotta take a little nap. Just a little nap, take a little nap, then get back up and get right back to it. Alright, let's take a little nap. Oh, come on! You gotta be joking me!
You ready for it, boy?
Yeah, I'm ready for it, Freddy.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, can I just ask one question?
What's that?
Where's Wess at?
Oh, don't worry about letting Larry, boy. The only thing to fear is fear himself.